Speaking of great, let's bring Spencer on stage.
Yes. Spencer.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing tonight? Not you, audience. The two on stage.
Spencer's gotten mad with power.
No, okay, so do you ever, when like a friend or a roommate or a family member takes a shower and like right when the door opens or like right after they open the door and it's like hot and wet air?
Yeah.
That's what going into the green room tonight was like.
I'm sorry.
It was certainly hot and wet.
Yeah, it was wet. Like that wasn't even Dan's fault.
It was humid.
Well, none of it was my fault.
I walked into the green room and the orchids were growing. It was.
Well, I sprayed a lot of Lysol. That's
well, that almost made it worse because I think the poop rode on the Lysol particles. And distributed out into the room.
Yeah, the thing that makes Lysol like effervescent cruise throughout the air just carried your poop like a magic carpet ride around the room.
It was like your poop was wearing cheap cologne.
It's like,
episode name. That's all I got.
No, it's funny because it smelled like shit.
It takes a big man to take that big a shit. And an even bigger man to say, I'm so sorry.
Here's why I don't think you're a big man about it, because I walked in there and it was right before showtime and you weren't there.
Well,
I mean, part of you was there. A certain essence of you was there.
That's not my fault.
Various molecules that you created were in there, but you were gone. Like you left there. Like you left the scene of a crime.
That's all at Erin's doorstep. You can ask her about why I wasn't in there.
She took the shit? Are you covering for her shit?
No, I'm throwing her under the bus, and she can. I'm leaving it up to her if she wants to talk about it or not.
Are you saying that was her shit? And
No, it was my shit.
You fell in that grenade?
I was sitting, I swear to God, I was sitting in that room and actually feeling like in a weird medieval way like I deserve to be sitting in here. Neil, the documentary guy over here, came in and I didn't say anything to him. I don't have that kind of relationship with him. I didn't say, sorry, I took a huge shit. You might want to go get an insert shot of the fucking specks on the... look, fuck you, fuck all of you. I'm telling you my thought process. I didn't welcome him to that world, but I knew that he was probably sitting there going, boy, why does Meltdown Comics smell like human fecal matter?
Yeah.
And I was just kind of sitting there thinking, I deserve this. And then a conversation came up between me and Neil, and Erin had an emotional reaction to it and took me out to the parking lot that she wanted to talk to me about. And that's why I wasn't in the room. But because otherwise I would have sat there
and owned it.
And I was like, I deserved to inhale.
Participated in our agony.
And then it was only when I came back, because it was when you know how you leave a room and then like, yeah, when I come back into it, it's like, holy shit. Yeah. That's when I knew I had done a bad thing.
Maybe did a bad thing.
But we should.
What was the hubbub?
Well, we should bring Erin out.
Erin McGathy, join us, won't you?
Because honestly, I'll leave it up to you if you want to talk about it or not. I don't...
Really quick, you know when all of your friends see a horror movie and they're like, oh God, you gotta see this movie, it's so scary, it's so terrifying, and you see it and you're like, I don't get it. That was like me walking into the bathroom after you had shit. I can't smell it anymore. That used to
Wow. Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, she said.
You've identified with the terrorism of Dan's asshole.
As far as the parking lot incident, I'm not a proud person. I'm not proud of this, but I don't see Dan very often, and I was out of town, and I heard about a thing. Whenever I see Dan, I'm always asking him, how's work, how's this thing, how was your walk to the store, what was that thing, and Dan's understandably tired and doesn't tell me things, so Neil knew something that I didn't, that I was very excited about. So I got bummed out because I felt like he didn't share it with me.
I don't talk
Not a
about
big
work
deal.
when I come home. It's like there's so much going on. I'm semi-conscious of how much I'm not telling you. Kind of. A little bit.
It's not a big
But,
deal. I had a big reaction to it because I was like, well, I want to.
And it was sort of unexpected that Neil came in because Neil's making this documentary. The Harmontown.
Who is Neil?
The Harmontown documentary.
Neil Berkeley, fantastic filmmaker.
Right.
The Harmontown documentary is sort of it tracks Spencer a little bit, as it should. Spencer is sort of a representative of fans, and I don't know, whatever. He's interesting. Look
I'm
at
a
him.
metaphor.
I mean, it really has nothing to do with the documentary. My feelings. I just wanted to know.
I'm not explaining anything about.
Go
your
to the
feelings.
parking lot.
I'm catching people up on something. So because Neil's making this movie that has to do with Spencer, I told Spencer, I think yesterday, something that I hadn't told anybody, which was that I had recently, willy-nilly, in order to save myself some work, I had cast Spencer in a role on Community. And so I told Neil, I said, oh, Spencer's going to be shooting on next week. So you could come for
That's
your documentary. That would make
So
a good
awesome.
final image of seeing Spencer on it.
Thanks.
So Jeff doesn't know that. You guys don't know that. Neil knew that yesterday. And then Erin was in the green room smelling my shit.
Dan, can I go talk to you in the parking lot?
And Erin felt like she was like she just feels locked out of my life.
Only because we had been talking. Yeah, because I just don't see him. It really has nothing to do with the information. It could have been anything. It's really not a big deal.
It was a big deal at the time. I mean, we had to go to the parking lot.
I just wanted to talk to you. So. Well, also because we had talked about it before. Because it was something that I was hoping was going to happen, so I felt like I was the last person to know. But I guess I wasn't. It's not a big deal.
So anyways, that's why I wasn't in there when you were smelling my shit. Is because Erin didn't know I cast Spencer.
Well, I mean, it's, all right, whatever.
All right.
Now I feel weird.
Well, I understandably so. Spencer, it's super, super not about you. I just felt.
I'm making it about me.
No, please do. I feel embarrassed. I feel a little. I don't know. I'm kind of. I don't know. It was
Jealous?
kind of a personal thing.
No.
No. I mean, I feel jealous of. I mean, because Dan works at Community all hours of the day. I feel a little thrown under the bus right now. I just want to talk to you. It really has nothing to do with anything.
No, I don't. You didn't know that I had done this thing.
Lorraine Newman, come on up here.
The Lorraine Newman genie committed to his role. No. I like that guy. Who's the guy? I picture him as this giant, bald, like Mr. Clean, like white T-shirt guy with his arms folded, biceps as big as his head, going, no, Lorraine Newman. All right, 9:25.
What does that mean?
I think it means.
I think it means the dungeons are alive.
What are you?
Wait,
pointing
there's a
at?
gentleman in the front row handing
thank you.
Erin a gift.
Uh-oh.
Oh, thank you. It's a game. It's a geek out game because I like games. Thank you, sir.
Oh.
See? I mean, this is a bummer. I've been so happy all day and all week. I mean, nothing is wrong. I'm happy. No one watched the way that
You
I'm putting this on the thing.
you can really feel the happiness.
No, I'm fine. That's just Dan. If it was my show, there would be a whole thing with Dan in the parking lot, and I'm just kidding. It's totally fine. Lorraine,
No.
she promised she would be here.
tonight.
All right.
Spencer,
What's up, you guys?
why don't you hand out our character sheets and let's
All right.
give the people what they may or may not want. A little D&D.
But they go from the top down. It's yours, and then hers, and then his.
I know how character sheets go.
Well, I mean, I see you pass them out every day, and
Yeah.
you clearly do not. Yeah, let's Earthshine. Thanks,
All right.
by the way, to Glenn Cook for that Earthshine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the bottle still there?
Yeah.
Can we fireman line that down to me? I want another sniff up of it.
Sure.
You could just
should
say pass.
Instagram the label. It's great. I love the concept of Earthshine.
Spencer, you of all
Can you
people.
hand that to Jeff?
Yeah.
Pass me that booze.
Is that an Avery print?
Oh, Jeffrey. Oh, Jeffrey.
It's probably watered down.
Neil.
Guys, he's been sober for 20 years. It's a bad moment. It's a very sad moment. He lost his kids.
The camera blurs and becomes a documentary about Andy Dick.
Okay, that gulp I took was ambitious.
No, that was. I saw bubbles come up.
How do you?
It was like a Pepsi commercial. Like you're, I'm done skateboarding. Time to take a swig.
How do you open this?
I'm gonna fuck so many creatures in D&D tonight. I've got that moonshine rage going on. Yeah.
I just cringe
Let's all go to
watching
the
it.
parking lot. Why are you looking at me this way? You don't love me enough.
This show got white trashy real fast.